Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Tuesday night, and we are live and in effect as I report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device where I need all of my brain tied right in front of me just to keep up with you guys. Glad you guys are here as we go through and answer some of your comments and see what you've been saying here in the comment section, and also take care of some scammers when they call us. Angel Eyes says, very informative as always. Well, thank you, Angel Eyes. I think it's been a little while since we've seen you. And so welcome, and good to see Gene Hunsinger back. Something with gold, then I can sleep better. There you go, exactly. Well, regardless of what the president does, you and I can sleep better holding gold, as it would preserve our wealth for sure. Glad to see all of you guys here with us tonight. Ludo, Ardell is here. CT87, Master Blaster, Elliot Scott, Cybercurrent Twitcher is with us tonight. We got Sign Up and One More Slurp is here. Good to see Andon Andreev. Welcome. Good to see Scotology and Elliot Scott. Welcome. Ardell is here. And North Star Stacker is with us. Good crowd here tonight. So is Gene Lefevers. Good to see all of you guys. We've got Rocky Superstar. Good morning. Yes, from a day ago. Oh, how things quickly can change. Where silver got up to $39.12 early in the morning. It sure did. And we thought for sure we might see it pop right then and just keep blasting through to $40, but that didn't happen. There's been a 2-day pullback since then. It's been quite a sight to see, but silver is still exciting, still up overall this year, still really at a 14-year high when you think about it. So we're doing pretty good with silver, I would say. Yes, indeed. Simon Oakley is here. Welcome to Jobby Coins. And we've got this from James Scott. By the way, we're expecting a good number of scammer comments, or scammers to call us, rather. And if they don't, I'm going to be thoroughly teed off. Like 4 or 5 of them are supposed to call us. Said they would. They said they would put me on their calendar and all that stuff, you know. So, I don't know. But we're waiting for them. Good to see Silver Shelby. Welcome. Good to see B. Taylor. Vegas Stacker is here. Welcome. Good to see you guys. Let's answer this comment from James Scott. Why does everyone always quote spot for PM when us mortals always pay spot plus a premium? It's a false sense of price in fiat versus a real zero increase in value for real money. Additionally, all that it's showing is a relative speed of fiat debasement and final collapse. Well, that's just the way the market works. Everything has a premium. Even if you trade in the paper realm, you're paying somewhat of a premium. So there is going to be a base price, and that's really what it is. There's 2 of those, actually. There's the sell price, or the bid price. Then there's the ask price, the price from which you pay, and it's always going to be above that, except for some spot deals out there. And those are, few and far between. But more happening more with the prices going up. You're seeing more of those around, especially with constitutional silver. Sometimes even below that. And G. Hamish says, thanks again, Sal. Well, thank you for watching. Really appreciate you watching this video about what Trump can do. I thought for sure, well, I didn't think for sure. I never think for sure about any of my videos. But this video's got some really good stuff in here. And really it should have gone, I won't say viral, but semi-bacterial with some of the information in here, but it didn't. But I hope you guys will check that out. Well, guys will check that video out if you get a chance about what Trump can do with gold that the Fed can't stop. All right, the warp. The last 2 presidents are just actors that know nothing about politics. If they could back the dollar with gold, make it to $100,000, then the dollar would be saved. Well, that would essentially be a reset, and that's not as easy as you think. I think, in a sense, they're kind of working on that and have been working on it for quite a while. Cladale is here. Good to see you. And good to see Blue Collar Stacker is here. Welcome, Blue Collar. You guys should check out Blue Collar Stacker's channel as well. He's a great member of the community, so check him out. He was on the interview with me with Vegas Stacker. Good guy. All right. Slurp a little bit of coffee here. And let's see what we've got with the next comment. Says, Casey Rendell, I don't think I could trust the government for any kind of long duration. All right, I hear you. I don't think I could trust the government for any short duration either. Just saying. Silverista, the sooner we get back to sound money, the faster we can start riding this ship, in my opinion. Yeah, I hear you. It would be nice to see I think the only way we're going to really get there is to be forced into it. I don't think anybody in power wants to be constrained in any way, shape, or form. And that would do it. Let's see here. Let's see what we've got here. Let me see if I could call this scammer back. Well, no. Some of these, they use spoof numbers. I don't want to just get some unsuspecting person here. But anyways. All right. Let's see here. Let's move on up to the next one from William Rome. It's near the end of the U.S. corporation. The big, beautiful bill is paving the way. The Fed is dying. All right. We shall see what happens. And Charlie Wilson says, nobody trusts the government, even not trust that the government has any goal left. Well, it's certainly understandable when people doubt it. We really need an audit, and we need to be able to see some of it too. I'd love to see that visit, but don't know when it's going to happen. There's not been a single word about it since Elon Musk and Trump had mentioned it. All right. Craven Silver Gold. I was reading more about Florida, and the plan is to get people to use gold and silver as payment, was to remove the sales tax if you use one of them as payment. You could buy a new car, a truck, tax-free as a plan. Interesting. Well, that's wild. That would be pretty wild if you could do that. That would be quite an initiative to get people to use gold and silver for big payments like that. Can you imagine? Wow. Very good. Good to see North Star Stacker is here. Silveristo's here. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Let's get over here to Michael K. You made your mark, $39. Yes, I didn't even realize, I barely mentioned it in passing, but yes, indeed. My revised prediction came true. Now, will I do another revised prediction? Maybe, but I don't know. I don't even know if it'll go beyond that. I might be risking it, doing it 3 times. But anyways, but thank you. Dennis Niemeyer, yes indeed, coffee time with Sal, and we are here, yes indeed, buy the dips from Summit Metals, channel sponsor Summit Metals, and you can win, if you go there, enter your email for a chance to win a discount, so there you go, all kinds of different things there, yes indeed, and so good stuff, yes indeed, very, very good. All right, let's see. Okay, a Sojourner says, overhaul the Fed? No, end the Fed. Back to the gold standard. Yes, that would be nice, but that's quite a long road. I think it needs to be overhauled first. Yes, indeed. We got F-37 metal. Very cool. He likes interesting information on this video. Thank you, sir, as we move our way up. Somebody just called, and then, okay, here we go. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, this is Stephanie. I'm calling you from American Benefits on a recorded line. How are you doing today?
Not good.
Based on our records, you may qualify for the state-regulated final expense insurance plan. That's going to cover 100% of your funeral, burial, and cremation expenses. Now, are you between the ages of 40 and 80?
I am.
That's awesome. All right, just a second. Let me get one of the specialists over the phone to give you the quote.
Hello? Oh, dang it, it hung up. I hate those because you have to pipe down, because if I say something in between while those, then they will, they'll just hang up. It'll just disconnect. Of course, it did just that too. All right, YMG, I was able to get RH pellets and bullion coins. Congratulations. We have a new subscriber, Leland Recare. Thank you, Leland Recare, for subscribing to the channel. That just popped up. Cybercurrent Twitcher with some algorithm. Thank you, Slurp, for this algorithm. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Cybercurrent Twitcher, who is here with us. Shadow Workers with us. Good to see Maria with us as well. And we've got YMG, silver, platinum. All right, all of the metals. Very good. Okay. And we've got Juke says here. Yes, somebody asking me about this. I pointed to this video, the man behind the debt clock. This video got very few views. But if you, one of the few channels that have shown the origins of the debt clock, the rabbit hole goes deep, doesn't it? I'll have to do some more digging on John Gary Warner now. been following the secret windows and trying to connect some more dots. And Salmate, have you seen the latest window? A mini book on there, and the last few pages are very interesting. Cheers for the info. They change so often, I've not kept up with it. There was a lot of repeat information on the secret windows. I did a whole series of them for weeks, maybe even a couple of months of the secret windows, and all just kind of repeated the same thing and actually hurt the channel, me doing those videos. But yes, indeed. All right. Very good. And let's see here. We've got Dustin Miller says, China, bad Chairman Mao. We have Chairman Powell. That's right. China had Chairman Mao. We've got Chairman Powell. Exactly right. True that. And Hobo Bill, Silver 3921, hi, and getting ready for the SmackDown. And, well, looks like that's what happened. Hobo Bill was ahead of his time on that one. He was right. We got it. Reese 4D says, what happens when a future president decides to once again take us off the gold standard? I guess it could happen. Very well could happen, but it might be a tougher call the next time. It very well may be. Maybe maybe more tough to do, but we'll see. All right. Glad you guys are with me here tonight. Let's see. We've got Thomas Belandovich says here on this, the following. They only go to D.C. To get rich. They work for the Zionists and took you as a tool to accomplish this. Not no better America. Massive inflation is now starting for the next big wave. Yep, we got inflation still with us for sure. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Kookaburra, man. Appreciate your support, my friend. Senator for 6 months. Hopefully I can survive another 6 months. Well, I would hope so. You're young and vibrant. But thank you, Kookaburra, man. I appreciate that, my friend. You're one of the few. So thank you again for your kindness and support. Very cool. All right. And we've got this 4 wheels from Rob. I think Trump has many options. He's usually right. All right. Well, yes, indeed. But he's also wrong from time to time. But yep. We'll see what he has. I think he knows what he's got a couple options. We'll see how he plays it out. All right. And we've got this from Diggies 21. My humble opinion is silver premiums are just too high percentage over gold, platinum, stocks, and tech, and Bitcoin is a better investment. I collect silver for fun, but it's never going to get you rich. That's right. It's never intended to get you rich. It's just there to protect your wealth over the long course of time. Good to see Master Blaster. Zardals is here. Elliot Scott is with us. Good to see Grace Ding is here. Dean R is here with us tonight. Welcome, Dean R. And Bill 457. We also appreciate Fastnet being here. He wants to go on a Viking boat on a pine set, fire instead of float. There you go. All right. Welcome, Fastnet. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Thank you, Maxim. Good to see you, Maxim. Thank you, my friend. Good to see you. And Richard Metcalf is here, too. And Dean R. noticed the coins in this broadcast. Thank you, Dean. Appreciate you. And Muskyfield Fishing says this. Let me get over to this and make this applicable. The Federal Reserve is nothing more than a self-serving mafia, a private bank that has no interest in saving the people. The Federal Reserve is responsible for all the wars and finance both sides. They have committed human rights violations. The Federal Reserve forced Nixon to get us off the gold standard so they could create inflation. The Federal Reserve is not our friends. They're nothing short of a terrorist organization. Well, I wouldn't necessarily go that far, but they're definitely not our friends. No question about that. And they definitely, I think, were instrumental probably in getting us off the gold standard. Good to see you all. Welcome. All right. Very good. All right. Custom Sal, nice. You ever go through your safe? Again, just for fun. Yes, indeed. Always fun to look at some of the stuff you've got in your collection, for sure, Elliot Scott. And Dan Cochito says here, Sal, all good, my friend. Let's load up on 90%. I just like 90%. But let's not forget to stop the melt. That's right, exactly. Have an American friend living in China, teaches English for a living. Cost of living is very cheap. Can make a good living at $1,500 a month. Wow, that's nice. Very cool. I think that's I think in part because of the yuan is somewhat in trouble. But I would love to know what your friend's feeling is about the economy there in China overall. If he has a beat on it, of course, probably very hard for him to know because he's his media sources are filtered there in China, but he may be able to give some ideas to how the economy is doing. I've heard a mixed bag of how things are going in China economically. All right. And let us press on. Very good. All right. Thank you, Goldie family. Yes, indeed. Sound Money rules. Carrie Taryn with some emoticons here. Appreciate that. Always appreciate those. Make America gold again. There you go, Art Best. I like that. That's exactly right. And we've got here Neil's Han Dynasty. Buy silver, platinum, and crystallized osmium. Indeed, that's right. And let's see here. Littlefoot, Sal, it was your choice. Would you fire the Fed chair? Yes, if I could do it, I would. He's not been good. He's been political. You know, that's for sure. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. And great info from PC Coinstar, which I appreciate that as well. Thank you, PC Coinstar. And there's James Unleashed is with us. Greetings, James Unleashed. Appreciate that. There's the thumbs up. And there's Littlefoot is with us tonight. All right. Very good. All right. Well, let's see here. And we've got this from Mario Dolian. Says this. Let me see. Let me get over here. It says, I believe all of us viewers understand that we are human beings and we are going to get things right or wrong all the time. That's right. Here comes the scammer, not to interrupt, but... Hello?
Hello?
Yeah?
Hey, Dion here with Parkview Partners. I called you, man.
Yeah, you're calling me. That's great. Are you still with me?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah?
Yeah? All right. Nice. Thank you for calling me. You let me know you called me right on time. You're a minute late, but that's okay.
I'm a minute late. I was just trying to find your number, man.
That's okay. We're here. It's all good in the neighborhood. How may I serve you today?
How was the day today?
My day is...
How was the day today first?
My day is just doing great. It's fantastic because, you know, I've got my coffee here. I've got you on the phone.
Oh.
And I have...
Oh.
Yeah, I've got my coffee. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but coffee is everything, man.
Coffee is not, it's not everything because the cup is something too. So is the desk that it's sitting on. So is the chair I'm sitting on. So are the walls that surround me. So is the roof that's over my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's other things.
Everything. So,
each and everything. Each and everything.
Each and everything. That's right, my man.
Yeah.
So, let's proceed.
Yes, let's
You were
proceed.
looking to get a working capital?
Yes, I'd like to get some working capital. I want to make the capital work for me. Because there's people that serve in Congress,
okay.
you know, they're not really doing it for me, so we want to work it out. We want to...
So, if you don't mind me asking, what line of business are you in?
I am in manufacturing. Oh yeah, I'm in manufacturing, and we need to procure some product. Isn't that great?
That's pretty great. So, yeah, that's pretty great. So, how much are you looking to get?
I would like to get 120,000 smackers, dollars. Not renminbi, not rupees. I don't want rupees. I don't need...
I will get you some really good dollars, man.
Dollars, yeah, and we want U.S. dollars.
How much do you make a month? Just like a ballpark number.
Just a ballpark number? Okay, well, I don't know how to do the ballpark. Take me out to the ball game. But let's go with $98,000. That's always $98,000. That's exactly right. Yeah.
Wow, that's a pretty good number, man. No jokes aside, it's a pretty good number, man.
Are you sure you weren't joking? Because when you first said that, I thought you were joking. So I'm glad you said no jokes aside. So if you say no jokes aside, that means it is jokes. You know what I mean?
No, I wanted to say jokes aside. Jokes aside.
Oh, okay, you wanted to say jokes aside. Okay, very good. Yeah, but we don't have to put the jokes totally aside. We can still use some jokes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Of course, my man. And what's your credit score looking like?
It's looking fantastic. I have it up on a nice plaque. I had it put up there with some nice calligraphy. I've got there's flowers on either side of it, some wheat leaves, and it's real intricate carving. So I have it so that whenever I'm asked about it, I look at it and I say, man, this thing looks fantastic. It looks absolutely great.
Yeah, and how much is it?
Well, the plaque cost me about $75 to put together because I had to do the CNC routing on it. So when you take that into account, it's about $75. Yeah, I would say that, plus shipping and tax. Yeah.
And your credit score looking like?
Looking fantastic. Now we're having a circular conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's a circular. It's looking great. It's nice and it's pretty. It's really pretty. Maybe I'll use that term next time. It's pretty.
And how much is the number of the credit score?
Oh, the number. Oh, it's about 510.
510. That's great. So, listen, I will send you an email right away.
Right away. Can you send it? Can you send it like right now or just right away?
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah,
Is it okay? Look, here's two choices: A, right now, or B, right away. Which one would you prefer?
Which one would you prefer?
I like option C. If you could send me an email next week, that would be great. Next week.
Okay, so I will send it right now, and then you can check it out next week.
That's wonderful. I like that. You'll send it now, but I won't actually open it up until another week. I like how you think. This is perfect. This is great. This is wonderful.
Yeah. So, is this the right email? U47@alo.com.
Yeah. That, and you know what the CU stands for, don't you? The CU stands for Circle Back Psaki. Like Jen Psaki, you know, the former press secretary. So you get, that's how I got that email. Yeah, exactly. For Jen Psaki.
Yeah,
because
you have a great imagination.
That's what she said. Exactly. She likes my imagination. You know, I imagine Jen Psaki as a brunette instead of a redhead and no freckles.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's right. I know.
All
I know.
right.
That's a little bit deep there, but that's okay. You know.
Yeah, you know, we're getting to know each other.
I like that. So what do you like? What's your hobbies? What's your name again?
Dion.
Dion Warwick. Okay, Dion, nice. So Dion Warwick, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do, Dion? Or is it Dion Sanders?
I like to. Yeah, it's Dion West.
Dion West. Okay, Dion West. Okay, nice. I like that.
Thanks. So I just sent you the email, and then you can check it next week, as you said.
Right, but let's talk about what you enjoy.
Yeah,
is to tell me what you like to do. What are your interests? What do you like to do on the weekends?
On the weekend, do you want me to be straight with you?
No, be a little bit curved. Can you take it slightly curved, okay? But yeah, go ahead.
So I like to play a little basketball, you know?
Basketball is my favorite sport. I love the way they dribble up and down the court, just like Moses Malone and all those other guys. That's the way you do it. We have our fries. I like basketball too.
What state are you from, if you don't mind me asking?
Louisiana. I'm in Louisiana, Monroe, Louisiana. Now, where are you at? Well, where were you born? Where were you born originally?
I was born in Stamford, Connecticut.
Yeah, but your accent makes me think it's some other country.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah.
Because I was born and raised in Albanian household.
In where? Portugal?
You know?
Okay.
No, Albanian household.
Albania. Is that okay? Albania, nice. Albania, great country. Nice.
Yeah, that's great. So I sent you the email, but it says the address not found. I think it's wrong.
Oh no, that's fine. Try. It may take about a week to get here.
I don't think so, man. It says your message wasn't delivered.
Okay, try this. Try to send the email again while sitting on your bidet. Do you have a bidet? Do you know what a bidet is?
No, what is it?
Okay, what it is, it's an attachment to your toilet. Some of you can get an attachment for your toilet, or it's a standalone thing. And what it does is it sprays up into the underside of your body, and then you can cleans, and that way it help get the network to wake up again. Try it again. Try it again, and then call me back on Friday at 6:15. Okay. Alrighty.
All right, Friday 6:15.
Yeah.
Will do. All right.
Thank you. Thank you. You too. Thank you, Mr. West. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. That's one scammer. out. Another one called in between, but I didn't want to disconnect that one. But I wanted to thank Zardos with the first Salivate gift memberships tonight. Zardos sent 5 Salivate Medical gift memberships. So if you receive one of those, give him a warm thank you. I owe him 5 push-ups for those. Thank you, Zardos. Very kind of you, my friend. Michael K is here. Welcome, Michael K. All right, let's see here. Let's do it. Let's do these 5 push-ups. The first one tonight. Appreciate that, sir. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. And I know I stopped right in the middle of a comment that I'm going to finish here so that I don't leave them hanging. Sorry about that, Mario. Anyways, yeah, when it comes to unpredictable industry, we value and respect that you have the balls to own up to admitting that you are wrong. Now, if we could just get the politicians to do the same, yes, indeed, exactly right. But thank you, Mario. I appreciate it. Very kind of you, and thanks for understanding. All right. Yes, indeed. And let's get over here and see what we've got happening this way. We've got Strauss says FDR prevented the redemption of the Liberty bonds that were gold-backed and due in 1938. Only currency was offered. This is a default. They were used to raise funds for World War II. Yes, that's right. Yep, it's crazy. But and then anything man touches can be corrupted for sure. All right, very good. No, didn't ban 79. Don't know what's going on. I think she's received them one time, but in the way those things run, I think it takes a good cycle, and she's never going to pay for anything. So her free membership ran out, and it may be another couple of months before she gets it again. But what she could do is she could sign up and become a channel member herself. Let's see if it happens. Let's test that theory, and let's have her do that, and then we'll go from there. You know what I mean? Yes, indeed. Let's see what happens there. All right. Oh, yeah, you got to opt in for the memberships. I don't know how you do that, but I think if you click up above, you can opt in or opt out. But she could just sign up and become one. I think that's what's going to happen. I'm pretty sure that she's going to do that within a matter of seconds or maybe a minute at the most. We're going to see her pop up in the chat and say, 79 has just joined and become a channel member. She became a senator. Look at that. We're going to be able to say that and applaud her. And everybody will look at 79 and say, look, she did it. She did it. She just signed up to become the most expensive one, a senator. Way to go, 79. That's what we're going to be saying. In probably less than a minute, that's going to happen, is my guess. John says here the following. I would never invest in anything they have to offer. Sal, I am sure there are very few people out there that are familiar with Reggie Middleton. His Veritasium platform, patents given to him in the corrupt court case conducted by Secretary Riz, really covers the court case. Okay, much evidence, corruption. All right, well, I don't know what this has to do with silver or gold, but okay. But thank you for that. Let's see here. And let's see what we've got here. Steve Lapointe. Oh, man, thank you so much, Steve Lapointe, with a $5 super chat. Encourages you to hit the like button under the video. Thank you, Steve. You are the man. Let me drop and give you 5 push-ups, sir. Thank you kindly. Let's see here. All right. So much happening here. Here we go. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. All right. Nice. Very, very good. And Dane says, you can go wrong with gold. Look at that line graph. Look at it. Just look at it. That's right. That's true. You can go wrong. All right. Very good. And Shadow Band for Days says, eventually you wake up 60 years old and nothing has really changed. Yeah, I know. I hear you. It does seem like that, but it's done pretty good. Very good. There's North Star Stacker. Thank you, my friend. Good to see North Star is with us tonight. We've got Veteran Stacker says, Garlinghouse could buy up the bonds with XRP once Ripple gets a charter to be a bank. All right. Possibility. See what happens. And then we have to implement some rules to prevent some of that, but I don't know if they want to get more people involved. All right. King Nebuchadnezzar with some scripture verses there, comparisons. All right. And Mo Love, oro, that's right, oro. Spanish for gold. All right, here comes another scammer, I think. I don't know, actually. Let me see here. It doesn't say scam likely, so I might just decline it. All right, let's see here. And another great video. Thank you, Susie. Appreciate that. Turn it orange, says my kitten. There you go. Turn it orange. And Eddie Smith chimes in on this. We're catching up to some of the more recent comments here now. Says here, oh, thank you, James Unleashed, for posting a link to Zardoz's channel. Eddie Smith says they could hold gold that is still in the ground like the oil was pumped back in the ground. All right, hold gold that is still good. Yeah, yeah, on the reserves, that's kind of risky to do till you have the gold in your hand. And do you really own it? Is it really there? I can't have your mind. Static collapse. What if the Fed released the Epstein files? Yeah, they have so much power. Wouldn't surprise me if they had somehow access to it. Apparently, some people are saying that the courts have the list of the names and everything like that. But that whole situation with Epstein is very disappointing. How the Trump administration has been handling it. All right, Manuel Miranda. I will remind folks the current head of the federal government bankrupted several casinos. What can we expect but more debt crisis and so-called golden age of America? A lot of bootlickers who would like to speculate. BS. All right. Yes, never underestimate. Like I said, anything that man touches could be corrupted. But if there's some semblance of a way to restrain the dollar, then I think we need to do it. Or at least something to. There's no safeguard against the dollar right now. Nothing. David Mosher, as in the U.S. Treasury gold certificates? Yes, as in U.S. Treasury gold certificates. Rob the Stacker, there's not enough gold available to back a gold standard. I think, and if we did counterfeiting, would be astronomical. Well, there is enough. We have 8,133 tons, supposedly. But unless you don't believe that. But, yeah, there's enough to back it. All right, let's see here. Good stuff here. Very, very good. Let's see what we've got. But, all right. Yeah, thank you guys for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. And let's see. What do we have next? We'll get up to the next comment here. From the Maximum Truth. Says this. Let me get over here to this. InfoWars. Netanyahu is trying a soft coup to the Trump administration. However, Mossad is a dominant intelligence agency targeting President Trump. I doubt that's happening. I don't put much faith in their reporting anyway. So Marcel says, I'm tired of Silver and getting JPM'd. A multitude of gratitude to Uncle Sal's from Uncle Sal's Nation from behind the communist curtain of Eugene, Oregon. Well, thank you with a $4.99 from Sel Marcel. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for that. I'm going to give you 5 push-ups as well. Very kind of you indeed. All right, let's see here. Let's do 5 for you. All right, here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. All right. Yeah. That's it. We got her done. And let's see here. Keep on stacking, says Cherokee Cowboy. That's the way to do it. For sure. And we've got Trickaholics, rather, I think is what that says. On this video, it says, what do you think of the announcement from Uganda that they found 12 tons worth of gold recently? Not the first time they made such a claim, but if true and not properly controlled release, it could send gold prices down significantly. Yes, it's going to take a while for them to mine it if that's the case, but I don't think I hardly report on those stories anymore because there's been these crazy, wacky claims like that in the past, and they never bear out to be true. I think it's just to bring attention to their country and to the mining sector there, but nothing substantial about it. Mark Amberg says, Judy said a 50-year or 100-year gold bond. It's already down to 5-year. Well, I think that was one of the options that could be. I mean, you could have a 50-year and a 100-year gold bond too, but it would be nice to have something that's closer as well. It's one of the 5-year. So yeah. But the other thing is too is just stack gold as well. I might consider buying one, a 5-year one, just to see. But all right, and let's see. Let's get over to this from Bill457, who I believe is here with us. You forgot one little detail. Gold is valued at 45 ounces, plus it would throw the whole system off. I'll put a link of a video about gold. One little detail, gold is valued at 45 ounces. I don't know what you mean by that, Bill. Gold is valued at 45 ounces. When you value gold, usually it's by the ounce, by 1 ounce. So I'm not sure I get what that is. All right. 3D Shadows. If they have gold, and even if they do still make China super rich. They do till they make China super rich. All right. Yep, they say China has more gold than they let on. And if they're smart, that's what they would do. They would keep it quiet for the gold they do have. Lulu Lucky is here. Thank you. Appreciate it. We have 94 thumbs up. Maybe we'll get 100 tonight. All right. Mike Parr. The U.S. government gold bond idea is complete stupidity. Will it magically reverse the last 100-year trend? Not in your life. So what's the probability of the future administration not defaulting on one of these? Let me think. What's the record? Rather less than 0, I think. America has the biggest printing press in the history of Earth. And you think you're going to get gold instead? Well, I got a great deal on a bridge to nowhere you really, really must have. Well, yeah, they may more likely try to give you cash, the value of it, by cash rather than the gold. But the thing is, I don't know. I don't think it would really be as effective unless you could get it for gold. But I don't know. We'll see. All right. Jebek565, absolutely think he's already involved in doing this. He's not going to leave all his power and abuse in the hands of the Fed, right? Yes, indeed. And that might be a year 2 thing or year 3 thing. OU Serve says, I copy the Fed, stack gold, and late on CC payments. All right, there you go. Well, the Fed doesn't actually stack gold. They hold gold certificates. It's a treasury that holds the gold. Richard Metcalf, I'd want more info on such a bond. How much interest does it pay? Is it solely based off of gold's performance? I think it's solely based off of gold's performance. And, of course, there may be potentially a stopgap. In other words, if gold goes down for the next 5 years and the shortest maturity rate, then you're looking at a sort of protection, like of cost of inflation, the 2%, guaranteed 2%, or gold, or both. We'll see. Kookaburra Man, gold squeeze. I do not think anyone can afford it anymore. Nice video and thumbs up. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's gotten very, very high in price. Indeed, it's all good. Thank you, Kookaburra Man. Appreciate that. And we've got this from Maria. I think we're almost done with comments on this video, I think. At least for this batch. Looks like Trump is talking about war against Iran and Russia, and Germany, UK, France, Canada, Australia, Singapore are taking part along with the U.S. They're planning to attack Russia and China. Well, I've not heard anything about that. Russia's been warned to end the war by Trump or else. Well, I don't think there's been an or else. The only or else is that they're going to provide defensive weapons through NATO that NATO will pay for, and there'll be sanctions on countries dealing with Russia. People in my neck of the woods are selling up and fleeing. Every house that was on the market has been sold, and as soon as they go up and sold, people are fleeing London to the country. People know what is coming, and I think God, silver is a thing on their mind. Just want to get out of Dodge. Yeah, it's interesting, and a lot of scary stuff happening in the United Kingdom that are not related to anything Trump is doing. That's for sure. All right, Mr. Popzilla, welcome. Mr. Popzilla, welcome. Good to see you. You got X95 is with us here. Appreciate you guys being with me tonight. 513 Finn. If Grisseline actually testifies in Supreme Court, she has potential to truly drain the entire swamp. Interesting, yeah. I would be surprised if Trump was on the list too. I'm so sick of this BS. Both political parties are guilty, and we need a true reset. Yes, I think so. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Let's see here. All right. Okay, let's get over here to see what we've got happening this way. And we have got this comment coming to us from Silver Heist. The U.S. Treasury may teach the Fed a golden rule. He who owns the gold makes the rules. That's right. Anything that brings attention to gold is a good thing, for sure. James O'Neill Brown with some emoticons here. Appreciate that. Others, thank you, Jay McGuire, for this algorithm. Thank you, sir. And pound the drums. Can't remember who it was, but somebody said it would hit 39 by the end of the year. That was me. And we had it. It did it. It did it. Yes, indeed. Brett Peeloff says, love those 10-ounce bars. Wish I could find some good cases for them. Yes, I know it's tough to find them for those bars that size. It is tough. Plastic cases, that is. Direct fit. I like those the best. Happier than ever says, 2 steps forward and 1 step back is still 1 step forward. Indeed, it is. You're exactly right. Here comes a scammer. Let's take the call. It's going to be an auto dial. We might get an automated message. Just bear with me, but we'll see. Waiting for it. Hello?
Hello, my name is Lena. How are you doing today? Fine?
Hi, Lena. I'm doing fine. How are you doing today? Oh, dang it. I was trying to be polite and she hung up on me. Son of a motherless goat. I hate that. All right. All right. Marcin Lucas says, I just bought silver at 28% under spot. People are sleeping. This hasn't even started. All right, there you go. 20% under spot. Way to go. That's awesome. My kitten is a grandmaster. Silver started dropping. Some thought it was going to continue to rise. Yep. It's pulled back, as I predicted. It was rather controversial when I made that claim, but it turned out to be true. And the most critical of those who criticized me and said I was being pessimistic and I'm talking silver down, they're nowhere to be found today on my comment section. It's crazy. Nowhere to be found at all. Very good. All right. Have a good night, Ardell. Thank you for being here, R. Appreciate you so much. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Elliot Scott is with us tonight. Good crowd. Appreciate you all. Let's see here. Silver Lover. Silver plus $100 in the coming years. Okay. We'll see what happens. Yes, indeed. And Mutant Rife says, at $40 an ounce, then the Federal Reserve toilet paper is worth 0.02 compared to having kept silver certificates. Yes, there you go. Exactly. It was definitely a good way to look at that for sure. All right. All right, good to see you. Good to see you. Gold Maple is here. Been a long time since we've seen Gold Maple. Shotgun Susie is here. Tom Larson is with us tonight. You guys are great. We've got Dessert Stacker says, do my MS64s go up in price or do they stay the numismatic price if silver goes up to $50? It just depends how much you pay, what kind of coin it is. What is a 64? Need to know what that is. Scottsdale. All right, thank you. Not sure. Oh, likes the Scottsdale stuff. Thank you. Dustin says, gold price up in an elevator and down in an escalator. Yeah. There you go. Exactly right. Hey, no worries, Tom. Just glad you're here, Tom. Welcome. Matt is here. Welcome, Matt Wing. Or Winge. RM1042 chimes in on this other video here that we saw. It got smacked down, but held the $38 line, which makes me optimistic still for 40. Yes, me too, although it's pulled back below that now, but still, it could turn right back around. Sabinator is here. Welcome, Sabinator. Good to see you guys. All right. All right, let's see. Nice Scottsdale display today, Sal. Well, thank you, Bikini Woman. Appreciate that. Glad you enjoyed that. I like to show different pieces, sometimes with a theme, sometimes not. I appreciate you noticing. John says, well, I was right, saying both gold and silver will be less on Monday at close than they were on Friday. Not as much, but to be honest, it's only Monday. Yep. And I said the same thing, John. I said the exact same thing. And it was a very unpopular opinion, but it turned out to be true. Carrie Tarrant, I was one that voted no for silver hitting $40 by Friday in your poll. All right. But I still think it will by the year's end. I think manipulators are losing control. Carrie Tarrant, yes. I think you're right. And but they're losing control of that price point. But I think they're going to be regrouping soon. And I'm going to talk about that in another video, so stay tuned for that. All right, let's see here. All right, well, let's get over here to Cyber Curtain Switcher. Interesting times with regards to both gold and silver. It really is. I mean, you think about it. Silver's not been this high since this channel started in 2013. It's really crazy. And gold as well, obviously. And gold's trading at an all-time high, very close to it, when adjusted for inflation. It's crazy to think about, but that's where we're at. And many people feel that gold could still go higher, too. All right, let's see here. We've got Michael says, by September, silver will be $45 an ounce. Wow. All right, I do have a wager with somebody that silver will not reach $42 by the end of this month. We'll see if I win or not. Silver Sleuth says, profit taking, yes, but I think there's a lot of stackers jumping ship. Yes. I think there are some that are doing that. I've heard that from others, but some may decide to get back in. Zardoz with a comment and a thumbs up. Thank you, Zardoz. I appreciate you, brother. Dizziness Laura, who I think was in here earlier tonight. I don't know if she's still here, but she says, I voted that silver would not reach $40 by the end of the week. Today was close. I'm okay being wrong on this one. Thank you for your great video. Thank you. And I'm with you. And we may not get it. We'll see here what happens with silver, but very good. Let's see here. All right. And Will of Johnson says, I want the Scottsdale stackers, but I can't stomach the premium along with the recent price surge. No, I hear you. It's tougher these days. I understand. Trail Guy. Some of us missed the days of $20 silver. Those were the days, weren't they? Everybody wants to buy silver at 42 when it's going up, and no one wants to buy it at 42 when it's going down. Just be ready for some steep climbs and steep falls. Stick with it if you're a true believer. Exactly right. Marcin says, do you think people just don't know that silver is silver? I said they think it's 50% silver, 90% turd. Well, I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't know much about silver, I'm sure. Yeah, that's why this channel exists, to educate folks about silver. Where you can find silver coins, interchange, 90% constitutional. All right, let's see here. And we've got Bill Arrington says, I voted no on the Sunday poll. All right, thank you, along with a few of us who did that. We were in the minority in that one for Friday. But the week is still young, by the way, just so you know. And a lot can happen in the next couple of days. My predictions are always right because I say it will go up or it will go down, not necessarily in that order. There you go. I hit it right every time. There you go. Yes, indeed. Born Hunting is here. Welcome. Bill 457 is with us. Still with us. Good to see THS is with us tonight as well. Let's go over here to Nesmaniac. Nesmaniac has something to say about this video that I recorded yesterday about the move in the market. Says, whether silver hits 40 or 10 really don't matter much to me because I'm in it for the long haul. Sure, I'm happy right now, though. Yes, I'm with you on that. For sure. Yes, indeed. Totally agree. Let's get moving to the next comment, shall we? See where we're at. Let me get this thing happen. Get my mouse back. We got Bill Arrington. Bonds backed by gold would be a great idea. I would buy some. Yes, indeed. Being one very patriotic way to support your country, as long as you can cash it out for gold. I'd probably do that too, cash out for gold. And let's see here. Okay, Ominous Rooster. I bought silver Friday, Saturday, and Monday. It sounds crazy, but people are selling all types of silver. I'm just a new customer with a smile. Picked up my first single hard 10-ounce, late 70s to 80s. Nice. Congratulations. Going into the deep stack for Ominous Rooster. Here comes a scammer. Hello?
Hello,
Hi.
this is Alice White. How are you doing today?
Good.
We have been trying to reach you concerning your car extended warranty. You should have received something in the mail about your car extended warranty. Since we have not got a response, we are giving you a courtesy call before we close out your file. Please say yes to talk with representative.
Okay.
Thank you. Let me transfer your call.
Thank you, Marson. Thank you so much, Marson.
Thanks for being connecting on call.
Hello?
Thanks for being connecting on call, sir. It's Alsher. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm alright. Thank you for asking. So, we're reaching the out in regards of your car extended warranty. How is the car running so far?
It's okay. It's doing okay.
Oh, that's good to know. So, we got your profile here from the car dealership. It's showing us that the manufacturer warranty on the vehicle has been expired. So, we're here to extend this for the next 5 years. So, confirm me how many miles you have done on the vehicle.
It is 750,000 miles.
Alright.
Okay.
So 750,000, right?
Yes, and I drive a lot. I mean, I don't drive very much. I mean, I don't drive it very much.
Yeah, I see here. Okay. And how, what's the car make in the year?
It is an Indian. It is the Bollywood model from India. It's an Indian car. It's the Benchode model from India.
What is that year?
It's the Benchode Bollywood from India.
Alright. And is there any modification that you have made in the car?
Mortification? Yes, there is. The second album is the best. Terminate Damnation's a great album. I play that in my car all the time.
Alright. And is there any fuel leakage or check engine light on?
Yes, it's got the Martichode fuel engine light and the Chutia fuel pump leak. The Chutia fuel pump leak.
Alright. Great. And is there any major accidents or major repair in the house?
Yes, the blinker fluid is leaking. You know my turn signal? The fluid that runs that is leaking out.
Alright. So your car has been fully qualified now. What I'm going to be doing, we will be providing you a 5 years coverage plan on your vehicle.
Okay. All right.
So confirm me the address so we can send you the paperwork at the doorstep.
23 Peach Street, Monroe, Louisiana.
The zip code.
And that's in the northern part of India.
All right. And the zip code.
71202.
All right, great. And spell your first and last name.
It is Glenn Quagmire. Glenn Quagmire.
Got you. And what's the car license plate number?
It is JB7 97BL.
Alright, very good. Okay, so now confirm which bank you use.
What's that? What do I use?
The bank. Which bank
The
you
bank.
use?
I use the Particle One Bank. Particle One Bank.
Alright, great. So right now at the moment we're going ahead to providing you a 5-year storage plan for that.
Okay.
This one it's gonna cost you $590. Alright?
Okay, that's fine.
So grab your checkbook and confirm me the routing and account number.
Okay, hold on. Let me get my checking account. I gotta get my checkbook, okay? Can you hold on?
Sure.
Hold on. Okay, I have the checkbook now. I have the checkbook.
Okay, so you have a checkbook in your handy now?
I've got it in my handy. I've got the checkbook in my handy.
Okay. Confirm me the routing and account number.
Okay, it has a routing. I can confirm that it has a routing and account number. I can confirm that, yes. Sir?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I just confirmed with you that it does. I can confirm that it has a routing and account number. It has both those numbers.
Okay, tell me so I can confirm.
I've already confirmed it. I already know they're there. What do you want to know about them?
Give me the numbers.
Oh, okay. Why didn't you just say that? Why didn't you just say give me the numbers? Okay, the numbers are 0517293. That's the routing number. Did you get that? I mean, that's the account number. I mean, the routing number. That's the routing number. Did you get that?
Yep.
The account number is 973-666-4777. I didn't catch the all. I mean, I should have put all the 4s and 7s. Really, what it's like for the account for the atomic number for silver. I should have just put 4 and then 7. You know what I mean? But I wasn't thinking that quickly. I'm not as fast as Red Crawler is.
Can you repeat for me the both numbers?
Well, you just why don't you repeat them back to me, and I'll tell you what if you heard me correctly. Say them again. Say them to me. Read them to me, sir.
I don't have.
Why weren't you listening?
I just dealing with other client, that's why.
Why did you type them in correctly?
No, I didn't write it yet.
Why didn't you write it down? Okay, here's the account number. 050517293 is the routing number.
Okay.
And the account number is a 202-867-5309. Giggity goo.
Got you.
Are you high on Hindu hash by any chance? Oh. I can't believe you hung with me that long. That's shocking that an Indian scammer would hang in with me that long. Giggity. All right, where are we at? We got SHK 2564. They threw a year's worth of silver at it and couldn't get it back down. And China has confiscated their citizen silver and set a limit of 50 grams on them. We're going to see it continue to go up. I've heard rumors that there's some confiscation going on in China, but it's not been substantiated. I've not heard anything about that yet. All right, let's see here. And very good. Okay. Let's get to the next comment, shall we? I bought another 1-ounce gold eagle last weekend. I'm buying another one later this week. The idea of gold bonds looks like a trading bonanza for the banks and hedge funds to me. People don't realize that the bond market is over 20% larger than the stock market. Wow, interesting. Thank you, Morris. Mark Gottschall, basically $38 silver is $40 silver at the premiums when you go to buy it. Just paying $38 per ounce, you won't find it for that. That's true. And there are some exceptions, obviously. Real Gilgrath, the paper is what drove it down today. I thought it would be more, but I work now, and the bank who shorted can't eat it. There you go, exactly. All right, Dean R. says, don't you think it's ironic that most of us stackers say we'll never sell, but we'd love to see the price go up? I know, it's crazy. And I guess if we have to sell, then that's where it does. Well, Red Crawler, thank you so much for my car in India. $4.99. Thank you so much, my friend. Let me drop and give you 5 push-ups. Thank you, Red Crawler. You are the man. Let's do it. All right. Let's get 5 more in there and get the blood pumping. Yeah, that's how we do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. We got it. We got it. Let's see here. Jason Ivy's here. Good to see you. Michael K still with us. You guys are awesome. Glad you're here. And let's get over here. We got this. Not a good voice for broadcast. Sorry. Well, Steven, I'm sorry you don't like it. Who knows? Maybe that's one reason why the channel's not growing as fast. But the voice is here. It's got to stay. So it is what it is. All right. Deep Vema, still buying at $40 an ounce. Rich Dad Kiyosaki says that's cheap. Well, I would not use Rich Dad Kiyosaki as a barometer for what's cheap or not, honestly. I hate to say it. Let's see here. All right. And let's see here. Oh, well, look at this. Michael K just sent 5 Salivate Metal memberships across the bow. Thank you, Michael K. Boom, shalaka. If you receive one of them, say thank you. That's cool. Ominous Rooster is here as well. Good to see Ominous Rooster. Let's do 5 push-ups from Michael K. Maybe at 79 we'll get one of those. I don't know. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. All right. Nice. We got it. There we go. Thank you, Michael K. That's awesome. Almon Balls is here too. Welcome, Almon Balls. B. Taylor still with us. Good to see you. And we've got Ted Pari says, good content. In all seriousness, is this content creator international intentionally trying to sound like a pirate? New to the channel. No, it's just the way the voice is. It's evolved over the years, but it's relatively been this way. But I appreciate you watching, Ted, and good question. Hopefully you will come back and won't be turned off by the voice. Lanio says here, what do you think of Sheckman's claim that the COMEX had a 74 million ounce failure to deliver? I can't find it anywhere else. I've not heard that, and don't know anything about it. So some of that stuff is going to be very tough to really substantiate until the COMEX reports some of their figures. But some of the Commitment of Traders report and stuff is a little tough to digest. There's a lot of complexities there. ARG, there you go, Elliot Scott. Yes, indeed, I should have replied with ARG. That's right. All right, very good. Let's see here. And let's get into the next one. We've got Steve C. Says, I have made the choice to just stick with your channel. Well, thank you, my friend. And getting mixed up in other channels has turned sour, excluding a select few other Salivate Metal members. Well, thank you, Steve C. I'm honored and humbled that you're here and stuck it out with me. And I really, really appreciate those of you who do watch as often as you do. I don't take it for granted one bit. You guys are awesome. So thank you, Steve C. All right. I missed me ein before the call. Missed mine before the missed my what did I miss something? Did you say something, Marcin Lucas? Oh, you sent in a super chat. I said thank you. I tried to say thank you while the call was going on. I don't know if you heard that or not, but thank you, Marcin. I appreciate that, Marcin. Yes, you sent a super chat. I appreciate that very, very much. Yes, indeed. And thank you, James Unleashed, for posting a link to the playlist, the scammer playlist. Those are older calls, but Some of the I used to do those, just would record dedicated, but I've just mainly they've all moved to the live streams now. But yeah, very cool. And we've got John West says, I got the Chinese dragon, going to pick up another one. My dragon collection is really coming along. All right, nice. Congratulations. I heard those dragons are coming down in price. So I don't know. Let's see what we've got here. Tank 100, 1053. It says, hey there, buddy. Can we get a vid on tin? With the AI boom and investment, tin could go up as well in between copper and silver in the price scale, and could be a very interesting video on something different. It has many different uses in tech, solder plating and solder and printing, etc. 10. Tank Turd, I think a long time ago I did a video showing some poured tin bars I had, and I've actually talked about it in a video some time ago with regards to mining. But other than that, those videos, it was a part of another video. But if I did just a video on tin, probably wouldn't get very many views for the effort I'd put in. But I have talked about it before. Just to a guy. Before we get to that, all right, I'm time to head to bed. Early appointment tomorrow. Well, thank you, CCT. Appreciate you staying up as late as you did. Even though you got to get up super early, thank you so much, my friend. Have a good night, Cybercurrent Twitcher. Always appreciate you, sir. Thank you, my friend. Check out his channel, by the way. He is the inventor of the only silver slide that's worth anything is the Cybercurrent Twitcher, CCT silver slide. Very good, thank you. I'll take the unpopular opinion and say we will have plenty of buy the dip oops here in the 34 to 37 range over the coming weeks and months. Still climbing, but nothing goes straight up or up. Yes, I'm in agreement with you on that for sure. Eli is here. Welcome, Eli. Good to see you. All right. Let's get up to this from Wicked Sticky Flowers. Comment on the video from yesterday. Let me see here. Let me get over to this. He says, I thought I heard if silver breaks a certain threshold, it would crash the paper markets. Is that true? No, I don't think it's true. The markets will evolve with it. I mean, if it was to go up crazy like $30, $50 in a couple of days, that might do it, but I doubt that's going to happen. But there's other things that are going on behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know about, including myself, of how they can be resilient, how the markets can be resilient, even with low vault holdings by the COMEX and LBMA. Let's see here. Gunmetal Blue, Summit Metals is awesome. I made an order last week. Awesome, very cool. Congratulations on that. Hope you got it in quick. Get it in quickly after your payment clears. But thank you, Gunmetal Blue. And we've got this. Savari Shulagarich says this. The World Bank is responsible for national bankruptcy rescue. Swiss Basel Agreement is the official body for confirming gold as a tier 1 asset. You are so cute. All right. Let's see here. Let's see here. And let's see here. Go up to the next one here. Hold on a second. I got it. Here we go. Give me the news, Sal. That's right. Michael K. We try to do that. We give the news here. And thank you. All the news that's fit to print, we try, or fit to speak about, we'll do it here. North Star Stacker says this. He says, I hate that any purity less than 925 silver, 9995 gold, and platinum is taxed in Canada. Great video, Sal. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, it does stink. I hate taxes on precious metals no matter where they're at. I'm with you on that. All right. Mike Herrera is here. Welcome. Good to see you. Good to see F37 Metal is here. Welcome, F37 Metal. Good to see you. All right. F37 Metal is here. No tax on everything. That would be the best. That would be for the best, the art best. There's no tax on everything. And let's see here. Carrie Taryn, taxing sound money is just wrong. Amen. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Write your representatives and let them know we must stand up for our rights or surely lose them. Or surely lose them. You're right, Carrie Taryn. Good idea to write your state representatives about that for sure. Totally agree with you on that. And come on. Wicked Sticky. Seems like a lot of states are all of a sudden changing their stance on metals all around the same time. Is that unusual? Yes, it is unusual. I think a lot of it was sparked by inflation. And I think that's what's happening. And this is an unusual circumstance for sure. No question about that. This is my video this morning. Hopefully this becomes law in all states, but needs to into effect immediately, as these and other states will continue to collect their taxes. Yep. We need to be implemented, especially with the taxation that should come into effect immediately, and maybe even retroactively in some cases, if it could be done. I doubt that can happen because it's basically the point of sale. All right. Shadow work chimes in on this video from this morning. Won't say it. I don't know if he's here. 37 trillion in national debt, and it's crazy. How is it that silver is touching 38 more often? So how long before gold catches up? Strongly considering swapping golds for other currencies. All right, interesting. Yeah. Let's see here. And we've got Gene Lefevers. Are they going to keep a ledger of the buyers of precious metals so they can come by and collect later? Hope not. Yes, I hope not too. But probably they would. I don't know. There might be some... it all depends on the fine print. Goldbacks have spread lately. That's good. All right, nice. And Satoshi says here... this is iron metals. Just read that Washington is considering taxes on precious metals, tax on money. In California, $2,000 minimum to not pay tax. They want to make it difficult and less wealthy. Arizona rocks purchase if possible while visiting. 6-hour drive from LA. Yes, indeed it is. All right, and I've driven that drive, by the way. Yes, indeed. Cybercurrent Twitcher, thanks to Summit Metals for not charging him tax. And he's from the United Kingdom, so that's wonderful. And what Southerner says here, poor folk can't afford to buy precious metals. They're covering the rich by giving them a pass. Well, they can. Poor folk can buy precious metals, and they should. If you can afford an internet connection, you can afford to buy precious metals. Fufu Base says this here. Great, but as of January the 1st, Washington will start taxes on gold and silver. That's the state. Washington state Democrats are crazy and are driving our state into the ground with all sorts of idiotic policies. Yes, and I'm sorry to hear that, Fufu Base. That sucks big time. All right. Good. Okay. Let's get to the next comment, shall we? From Simon Oakley on Friday, or the Monday's video. Let's get over here to this. He says, I've already seen videos of coin dealers moaning about price going up and people rushing in to sell. What's the odds of most coin shops closing and price keeps rising? All silver will be good for as barter. I reckon the sooner shops accept silver, the better. Barter is big in USA, but here in the UK, not so much. I'm guessing that's because UK pound is stronger than the dollar. Well, it's not that it's stronger than the dollar. The exchange rate is higher. That's a very, very different thing. But nonetheless, Simon is we've got, that's right. A lot of coin shops been selling it, have been buying it up. So you're seeing a lot of that happen. Big estates coming through some places, and they're getting inundated with silver. All right. We've got Eric Kazan says here. Let me get over to this. He says, let's all start calling junk silver circulated coins and constitutional silver the uncirculated coins. There you go. I like that. We got that scammer calling us. Hello? Hello?
Hi, Richard.
Yeah.
This is Jack. I'm calling you from Benchmark Capital.
Hi, Jack.
We provide unsecured business capital without any mortgage and any asset. Let me know how much capital will be beneficial for your business.
Yeah, but let me ask you this. Does it require a mortgage or asset to do this?
No. It
Okay.
doesn't require a mortgage or asset.
Or no asset. Okay, so I don't have to do asset. How about mushrooms?
Asset, man.
Yeah.
Not asset.
You said it doesn't require any acid. What about mushrooms or marijuana or any other illicit drug?
I told asset, not acid.
Oh, asset. Oh, asset. Okay. All right. All right. Very good. I mean, I'd like a big
You are
booty, so I'm
fucking
fine with
illiterate,
that.
man.
I'm going to keep... Yeah. Oh, he hung up. Son of a biscuit. All right. Let's see here. So, yes, there you go. Yep. Circulated coins, constitutional silver, the uncirculated silver coins. Yes, indeed. There you go. Well, the best way to call this stuff, I think, is spending silver. Stuff that was actually used as money. Spending silver. For sure. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. Let's move on up to the next comment, shall we, and see what we've got. Why spend the same amount of money on dirty circulated junk silver 50s and earlier when you can get uncirculated 64 coins for the same price? Yep, that is definitely an option. No question about that. I've done that before, too. The tax laws in this country are economic warfare being waged by the rich against the other classes. Well, it's unfair. The tax laws need to be overhauled altogether. No question about that. But Richard Metcalf, having never lived in a state that charges taxes, it just seems so antiquated to charge tax on real money. If I want change for a $20 bill, they don't tax that. Exchanging one form of money to another should never be taxed. I agree with that 100%. Exactly right. John C., as I previously said, silver back to $36.50. Don't forget, prior to last Friday, silver had a floor at $36. Yep. I talked about that in this video, too. Talked about that $36 floor. If you watched it through, I did talk about that. Mr. Todd Lauren says rhodium was crazy in the early 2000s. Wasn't it $36,000 an ounce? No, it was $36,000. It was $30,000 an ounce. That was the highest ever. Just recently, in the last couple of years. Also, I held on to platinum and sold a long time ago. Platinum, for me, was a dud. All right, well, but platinum's picking back up again, so probably should have held on to that. All right. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate you so much. All right, you're awesome. I thank you so much for listening, and glad we could entertain you here tonight. Talika fan says, Tuesday, the bubble always pops. Was fun while it lasted. I hope for 50 by the end of next year. That'd be cool. That would be pretty cool indeed. All right, Michael Greenfield says, to be competitive, countries will eat the tariffs or risk not being able to sell products here. I think there is some truth to that. I do agree with that, but I also think that there will be some that the taxpayers will eat up, and I think we're seeing some evidence of that. But I think that sooner or later it may work itself out, and these countries will do their part to try to help them because they need those companies to stay alive so that they can tax them. So there's a lot more incentive for them to not pass on those tariffs onto us. So you make a good point here, Michael, and I've mentioned that in the video too. But you made it good. Shadow government are well and fully in manipulation mode, shorting the ETF while buying as much physical as possible and suppressing the price, but the silver chicken will eventually come home to roost. All right. Thank you, Andy. And Akeshaw, pull back on silver is normal. Nothing to be concerned about. That's right. Like I said, I expected this, and it's fine. I'm still bullish on silver overall. Michael Phillip is here. Welcome. Good to see you. All right. Red Crawler, the Platinum 10th ounce cook. to look awesome to stack. Yes, I'd like to get that too. I'm kind of tapped out in many ways. But eventually I wouldn't mind getting one of those before they kind of sell out. All right. All right, let's see here. The Kuchinator says Aussie gold price 105, 25.50, 52.50 buy, 51.05 spot. Wow, that's crazy to think about. Look at that. Dealers cleaning up what's going on in Australia with the price of gold and silver. Yes, indeed. Zardoz is still here with us tonight. Good to see Zardoz. You're awesome. And welcome to Shama is here as well. Welcome, Shama. All right. Baron says, the only alarming situation is not buying and stacking. Yes. Yep, I'm with you on that. It's good to have some in your portfolio. Richard Metcalf, silver has not disappointed me. I'll live with a $37 low. Pullbacks are healthy and expected. That's right. Very, very true. And stacking saves UK. Silver hovering at 38 bucks. Slight dip today. I hope it goes to 40 bucks. I'm in the UK. I enjoy your channel and narrative. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Stack. And let's take a look at where they're at right now. In the Asian markets, look at that. They're recovering some of the losses. It is now up 6 cents. Silver is at $37.82. So there it is. Gold is up $4.70. Platinum and palladium continuing to climb as well a little bit here on overnight trading. All right. Very good. You guys are great. Okay, where are we at? Oh, another scammer. Right when I go to pick up the phone, it just craps out. I hate that. Okay. Silver's forever on again, off again. Price moves like Trump wars to keep the masses comatose. What you need to pay attention is the amount of deliveries and shorting going on. Silver's move to 38 was inevitable due to supply shortages now affecting the COMEX and LBMA, mainly due to a lot of the silver coming into the United States for fear of tariffs. That's what's happening there. Yes, indeed. But I think those are going to stabilize too. I really do. I think they'll stabilize. And once they find out that they're not going to tax, silver, tariff silver, like they're doing copper. Dinar says 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. Pretty common in precious metals, especially silver. Exactly right. True that. All right, that's your trademark. Got to keep it. That's right, Silver Shelby. Yes, indeed. The poll thing I've done there. These corrections are necessary. It creates a spike in the climb. So when falling, there's no drastic plunge. Yes. We need to have some protection there on the downside, too. Thank you. Sign up. And very good. And we've got Trump's bill really does not cut taxes for the working class. At best, it maintains what's existed for the past 8 years. That's true. You're right. I think that's right. The cuts and advantages are awarded to the upper crust sector and the military sector. Several goodies will be short-lived, like 2 years, and discontinued, such as no taxes on tips. Yeah. It's a watered-down version of it. Whoa, Zardos has just gifted 5 Salivate Metal memberships across the bow. Thank you, sir. From Zardos, let's give him 5 push-ups for that. Look at that. Thank you, Zardos. Wow. Very cool. 5 Salivate Metal memberships. Let's give him 5 push-ups, shall we? See what we've got here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here we go. We got it. We've got it. 5 Salivate Metal push-ups. All right. Thank you again, Zardoz. That was kind of you, sir. It's all good. Nice live streams and thumbs up. Thank you so much, Kookaburra, man. Appreciate that, sir. And for you watching. Thank you, Silver Shelby. I appreciate you too, my friend. Very kind of you indeed. And let's see here. The military is the highest consumer of silver. Yeah, we really don't know that for sure. We don't know that for sure. We can speculate all day long because we don't know, right? Like saying that the Grand Canyon is full of gold. Well, you won't find out because it's a protected area. Let them get caught. There you go, says Reverend Dancer. Gold and silver are consolidating 4,000 gold by September. Okay. Consolidating to press on upwards, kind of like what Sign Up was saying. Slowly but surely. That's right, Roof Time. Exactly. Like slowly but surely there. And we've got this. Unsubscribe. Uncubscribe. Okay, all right. Well, why are you uncubscribing? I want to know. All right, but okay. Hopefully we'll get somebody to take his place. These unloading silver today simply couldn't afford to hold it and seriously should never have held it. Yeah, you got to have strong hands to be a silver stacker. All right, there you go. Lisa Anderson is here. Good to see you, Lisa Anderson's. And yeah, Zardos gets gift memberships too, so that's cool. And thank you so much. We have 145 thumbs up. Thank you. And I haven't even really asked for them, so thank you so much. Yeah, Michael K wants to sneak to the canyon, get a shovel, and see what happens there. Very good. Spirit-filled mindset. There was a tamp, not a pullback, and it's not normal. Silver should be way higher, so it won't be normal until it hits true fair market value. Okay. All right, there we go. Thank you for your thoughts on that. Normal volatility besides a pullback may be a good buying opportunity. That's right. So he says it's normal volatility, not a tamp. Very good. Thank you, Coins A to Z. USA says Dennis Niemeyer. Let's see. Let's see what we've got here happening. So we can get a few more of these here. Let's see what we've got. The only thing alarming is your daily reporting on the vicissitudes of the market. All right, well, I don't know why you're here, Maltaoist. He's always negative on the channel, but he shows up and is a borderline troll. But anyways, buy every week to dollar cost average. There you go. Extreme pacifist. When I aid to my silver stack, the price drops every single time. You're welcome. All right, there you go. They call that Salivate's law when it happens to do that. Yeah, very good. Sugar High Liquor, there you go, Bill 4570 remembers the big hit. It was a one-hit wonder, with emphasis on wonder, by the way. BK Tad says here, Sal, what coin is the tree at the end? And definitely interesting in some of those. Well, KP Dad, keep watching the video because I explain it. I show it and I explain what it is at the end. Yes, indeed. Very good. Sold some silver today for 40 bucks an ounce. Not too bad. Way to go. My goodness, a Grandmaster. That's awesome. Welcome. And we've got Addicted to Minis and Loving It says, Sal, you have some cool pieces. Thank you. I try to showcase some stuff there. Thank you so much. Negative growth, just call it what it is, no growth. All right, thank you. And let's see what we have here. And so a few more of these here. Marcin Lucas says silver is normal moves. If it went below a certain number I'm thinking of, I would be worried. Find out what that number is later on my comment. All right, there you go. So he has a number in mind where he might get worried where it falls, and so far he's not worried about that yet. Very good, thank you, sir. We've got Baby Shark says, I'm still sticking to my silver prediction that it will drop to $35 to $36 an ounce. Okay, you might be right. I could see that happening. I could definitely see that happening. Barring any craziness, I think by August 1st, we'll probably know more about what's going on with tariffs. They're not going to have nearly as much, uncertainty there. Gordon says, I'm sticking with silver up, down, or sideways. Hard money is good to have around. Exactly right. Thanks, Sal. Keeping it rolling. We're going to do that. Doing that for sure. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate you, my friend. Richard Metcalf, have a good one, sir. Thanks for popping in tonight. Richard Metcalf, thank you so much. All right. And let's see here. We've got this from Boost BME. Thanks again, sir. I love the 3-ounce Tree of Life piece. Thank you so much. Salgorithm from Lulu Lucky's. Thank you, Lulu. You are awesome. We love Lulu Lucky. She's awesome. She's great. Joseph Gnome says, since when is 13 cents a pullback? And we all assume that the markets are being manipulated. Well, since it pulled back, how is it not a pullback? Explain to me that. And by the way, this is the second day, so it's pulling back 2 days in a row now. Almost down, it went from over 39 to now just above 37. So that's a pullback. So since forever and a day, it's been a pullback. John Penn, has anybody noticed you can't get 2025 gold or silver from China? No pandas to be had. Out of stock or not available. Interesting. Wow. Did not know that. I guess it makes some sense with the tariffs, but the thing is, that silver's not supposed to be tariffed, so I don't know. Lee Gland says here, silver will not drop below $36 an ounce from here forward. Okay. All right. He seems pretty sure about that, but all right. And thank you so much, Dennis Niemeyer. Appreciate that. There's Lulu Lucky. She's here still with us. Welcome, Lulu. Steve C is with us. Dean R is still here. 79 is with us, too. And we've got Plumera Bench says here, wrong is a new right, so maybe you are ahead of the game. All right. Very good. And so far, was right today. Very good. All right. And let's see here. All right, we've got this from Kiefer's. Says this. Kiefer says, meanwhile, Maryland has gone the opposite direction. They're adding taxes back again. Precariously, PM purchases over $1,000 were exempt from sales tax. Now all sales are subject to sales tax, except for sales at the Baltimore Convention Center, so no tax in the big Whitman coin show. At least one dealer has said he will no longer sell to the public, only to national wholesalers. Wow. Other dealers are looking at moving out of state. My lady and I are also looking at houses out of state. Yes, good idea, I think. That's too bad. Maryland is one of the most left-leaning states in the country. Yes, it is. All right. And let's see what we've got here. Paper is still paper. No thanks. Give me the real stuff. There you go. Paper gold is still paper. All right, there you go. And so I would definitely still get the real stuff no matter what. All right, folks. We've been going at a pretty long time here. I got to get to work on tomorrow's video. The work never ends, it seems. But I appreciate you guys being here. And I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Thank you all. Appreciate you so much. Have a good night. Take care.